Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Aarklash Legacy with me, Break It Down.
Take all day if you like. I'll find something to do. Is there no end to these tombs?
I thought a dwarf would feel at home under Earth.
Aye, under us that's right. That is how you lay the dead. And yet we walk and fight amongst them.
Our fates are already wrung. If death awaits, I for one will welcome her cold lips upon my brow.
Come, much work still to do.
Yes, patrons have faith in us. We have faith in patrons.
The Wheel Swords enter a crypt, not knowing what horrors may lurk within. Before finding sanctuary at the Goldmonger's hold, they must first find and destroy the ancient seals.
This place is familiar to me, yes. This is where we brought the secret treasures.
What sort of treasures, like? Inventions? Magic?
Do you not know the meaning of secret? I have sworn my life to the Goldmongers.
I'm not questioning your honor, Lek Loris. I mean, we're all wheel swords. We've all signed a contract and we cannot betray the Goldmongers.
Friends, this spirit from older times, centuries gone. Pledged word was binding, more so than Lake of Blood. The guild was young, souls loyal. Blood magic come later.
Yes, we built an empire without boundaries. Our caravans were full of treasure, 1,000 quars strong, a sword at each wheel. I, Lek Loris of the first quar, Primus Quorus.
Are you saying people chose to serve the guild? There were no contracts?
The wheel swords grew so powerful and rich working for the patrons that the masters began to fear us. They then drew contracts, not with barristers, but with mages to assure our fealty in blood. I have slit 1,000 throats in the Goldmonger's name. I would never have betrayed them. I am Lek Loris. Lek Loris is his word.
I have met the shadows of those you slew. Proud battles, good days, fine deaths.
I like you, Lek Loris.
Right, to the patrons then. Let's find Lockshai so we can get our next orders.
Oh yeah, this puzzle. Alright, so it lights up the one you click on, and I guess just the adjacent ones? Alright, we'll start from scratch. If I click on this one, it should be the 5, right? And click on this one. That's half, so if I just do the same thing on the other half, I think it works out, right? Lost my train of thought. How to do this side? I think it was this one. I did the... There we go. I know I had it figured out. You can activate half at a time. I don't know. No, that's a dead end. Two gargoyles. Alright, so let's do...
Spirit, watch my shoulder.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of damage to that guy. Fortunately, reduces resistances with Mocha.
Agent Spirit, shield,
Set them on fire!
It's not gonna be enough though. Let's go and get out of that AoE if we can. Oh, he's standing in it. Whoopsies.
Body, mind,
Alright, focus on this one again.
be mended.
Out then!
your presence, spirit friend.
And there you have it. Take care of these level ups. So Naka, increase the armor bonus from 100% to 150% with the plasmatic silica. Like Loris. It's a tough call. So you can upgrade it so that it goes through units, or so that it explodes on impact. The explosion only hits enemies, though. Passing through all units includes allies. And the explosion also syncs up nicely with the explosion on Death Wish. So it's more likely that when Death Wish procs, the explosion kills more enemies because you hit them all with this explosion. So let's go with the explosion. Our friends did not level up, but Mocha did. Increase the size of the zone for Mystic Essence. And destroy the seal. Acheron, a cursed place and home to all that is unnatural. Why the patrons chose to house their hold here is unclear. Fortunately, not all is shadow and despair. 2 more wheel swords join in the form of Mocha and the powerful ogre Bo-Lan. Together they must find entry to the hold. I don't think we read that description yet.
The stench of these lands fouls my nostrils. Why would the patrons deal with the outcast barony to build their haven here?
Who would come here? Where is safer than cradled in the arms of death? None will approach you here, my dear.
Any who dare approach me will sleep in the arms of death.
Hush. I like this as much as you. I fear the tranquility of this dark garden will not last.
Alright, Bo-Lan. His advantage regenerates naturally 1% of his maximum health per second. And his weakness, Bo-Lan is clumsy. The chances of his attacks missing their target are increased by plus 20. That's annoying. Wendaru, advantage. Wendaru is immunized against the effects of anti-magic. Weakness. Wendaru does not regenerate mana naturally and must use Feast on her allies to meet her needs. Nella. Advantage. Nella is a speedy magician and has no cooldowns on the reuse of her skills. Weakness. The duration of control effects suffered by Nella is increased by 50%. Denzel. Advantage. Denzel's chances of a critical hit are increased by plus 15, and his critical hit multiplier by plus 50. Weakness. Denzel does not gain HP when leveling up, and his armor levels are low. Alright, so plus 4% physical damage. Let's equip that for right now. I think she's pretty well equipped already. Even if some of the percentages are a little better on the yellow items, I'm not going to swap out yellow for purple. So he's going to scale really well with max HP. He has a natural regen. See how that goes. Let's look at his abilities. So Bo-Lan has Ogre Vocabulary. After 2 seconds of incantation time, Bo-Lan taunts 20 seconds his target. And jump right in. Bo-Lan charges his target and inflicts on it 300 physical damage. He only charge from between 5 meters and 7 meters from his target. Alright.
To Earth's power.
Snick, snick.
By the stories!
What would you do without? Be healed, friend.
Now you see me?
Right, nothing to it. Destroy that. That did give 75 hit points. Maybe that was worth giving to Bolam. We leveled up, he got, boom. After 2 seconds of incantation time, Bolam strikes the ground and inflicts 300 to 400 physical damage on all enemies within 3 meters. Alright. And Denzel. Yes, let's get the blind effect first. And then this. This effect would be wasted if we didn't have a blind effect first. And then Wendaru. Yeah, let's go this route so that Sacred Feast isn't so penalizing on our allies. This will increase the MP gained and also increases the HP tapped, but the next upgrades are worth looking into.
Be healed, friend.
Take this guy out first.
That wound would go nicely with the next one.
Son of a gun, he got it off right before we finished him off. I knew I should use an ability. I was being lazy. Okay, and Nella leveled up. what to do next with her? Reducing the cost of escape could be useful. I think elemental chains is really good for boss fights. Let's grab the upgrade to this. So it increases the reduction of speed of attack, so from 20% to 35%. Reduce attack speed.
To Earth's power.
Need a moment.
Fear not.
Oh, he went down. Whoopsies. I think that's gonna hit Wendaru. Oh, if she's not being targeted, we'll send her over here.
Coming.
Oh, now she's being targeted.
Shit out.
Shame we can't level up in the middle of a fight.
Don't move. I'll help you.
Do some hiding. And he got a new ability, Enraged. Golama's enraged for 15 seconds. Increases his physical damage by 20%, but reduces by 25% his physical armor.
Better.
As long as he's up and running around, he's not being focused, so his natural health regen will get him back in tip-top shape. We're close to anyway.
Ah, you stink,
That's one down. It's okay.
coward.
Sanella's not being focused. Means she can pick up Wendaru.
I've got you.
Grumble. Roar! Hold this.
You've healed a healer. May Earth bless you. Be healed.
The name's Denzel. Skin.
By the Furies!
Okay. Not our easiest fight. Denzel. Grab the final upgrade for Artery Gnaw, so restarts the blindness of enemies hit. How long is this blind for? 5 seconds. So we have to keep track of how long the blind has left before we activate that. Alright, so we can turn Elemental Chains into a channel, which increases the attack speed slow by another 15% up to 50%. But again, it has to be channeled so she can't do anything else. So instead we'll do Elemental Storm. So Nella henceforth targets a zone and affects all enemies inside. So 35% attack speed slow for all enemies. Increases the range, increases it, so we still get up to 50% over here. Yeah, absolutely.
Plant grows.
I activated those skills in the wrong order, but they're casters, so the blind isn't that important anyway. Need to get Bolam out of that area of effect. That charm is annoying. Hey there, Bolam.
My
Seriously, that charm effect lasted so long. So ridiculous.
I heal your wound. I reap.
It's annoying. The control effect lasts 50% longer on Nella.
Refreshing.
Alright. Philosopher's Amulet. Plus 14 physical and magic armor, plus 7% magic damage, plus 50 hit points, and plus 5 dodge. I think we're at a point now where we can start destroying some of this stuff. I don't think there's any more companions in the game. I'm like 90% certain. But we can always save one of each item type just in case. I think we could do with the new relics. Let's do this. So Relic of Nothingness, plus 13 physical armor, plus 12 magic armor, plus 5% healing received, Plus 10.5% mana regen and plus 50 hit points. Oh, none of them need mana regen. Hit points and healing received is good for Bolam.
Look, an entrance going down.
Why? Never going up? Why always down? Gods, do you hear me? I have questions.
Why must you chatter like a cricket at sunset? Shut up.
Bolam not care. He go down and crack the bonies good.
Same description as the other crypts. And a lever puzzle. Well, I'm gonna call it here anyway, and in the next one we'll figure out the lever puzzle, and I guess fight the... I'm assuming at least one gargoyle. There'll probably be two, though. No, probably one in the first fight and then two in the next one, for the second seal for this party. I just have to make the shape, so let's go and do this. The wrong one selected. There is a difference with the X's. But this one is thicker. I mean, this looks right. Yeah, it can be a little difficult to tell because it's two X's, but the lines are slightly different. You have to gauge it based off how thick the lines are. I didn't even check this one because I didn't look at these over here. But it all worked out. Okay, what do I want to do for Bolam? May as well give him a taunt. See, I really like Bolam, his design and his character, but Naka is a far better tank. She has so many healing effects. But the blind effect might be worth it. Let's go for that. So increase the damage of Boom, then probably go down the blind tree. And that'll work well with Denzel.
The Furies!
Nice name with the next one.
you do without?
Obey me!
Alright, let's get closer to this guy for the free heal. Well, it's not free, but the heal we've been waiting on. Let's get Denzel away from this effect. I think it's squeeze past here. Get to this guy.
See me?
Alright, let's try and save Denzel. It's probably the right thing to do.
Now.
We got an Earring of Freedom, plus 9% physical and magic damage, and plus 10.5% mana regen. Wendaru has a level up. This is interesting. You can use it on enemies, but it heals enemies. So on enemies, she heals him with 600 hit points, transfers any sort of reduction effects that she has onto him. I don't think it's worth healing an enemy by 600. That seems a bit silly. So let's give the ally a regeneration effect instead. The Bolam leveled up. We'll add the blind effect to the AoE damage. That'll make him tank a little better since enemies won't be able to hit him. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we'll continue our search for the final seal and destroy it. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.